19 compliments that make a woman obsessed with you. Do this to get women to like you. Leave a like on the video, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new tips. Hey, it's Pamela Raquel. Now, we all know the power of a good compliment, right? But what if I told you there are specific compliments that can make a woman think about you constantly? Whether you're just getting to know her or you're years into a relationship, there are certain words that can deeply resonate with her. So today, I'm going to share those 19 genuine compliments that, when said with sincerity, can make a woman truly obsessed with you. But remember, use them as a guide. It's essential to see how they fit your genuine feelings and experiences. Now, let's dive right in. So, let's kick things off by celebrating her intelligence. Remember, it's not just her physical beauty that's attractive, it's her sharp mind too. Acknowledge that you're drawn to her quick wit, her ability to think on her feet, and the elegance with which she handles intellectual challenges. Emphasize that these aspects of her personality genuinely fascinate and captivate you. Moving on, let's address the importance of appreciating her unique beauty. Tell her that every time you look at her, you're amazed by her charm, like you're appreciating a timeless piece of art. Express how her eyes captivate you, how they are your favorite sight. And remember to compliment her smile. Tell her it's like a beacon of light in the darkness. Now, let's focus on applauding her strength. Make sure she knows you see her resilience and find it inspiring. Show respect for her conviction and her ability to stand her ground. Compliment her on her grit, her capacity to bounce back from any setbacks. Recognizing her strength will let her know you see and value her inner power. Next, let's dive into expressing appreciation for her kindness. Compliment her on her heart, its warmth, its compassion, and its capacity to love and care for others. Express your awe for the way that she can empathize with others. Show her that you notice these traits and that you deeply appreciate them. Let's move on to celebrating her ambition. Praise her drive to succeed and her passion for what she does. Let her know that you love how she's committed and motivated, and that you find her determination not just admirable but truly inspiring. Following that, let's discuss appreciating her creativity. Be it her ability to solve problems in unique ways, her innovative ideas, or her unique perspective on life, let her know that you're blown away by her creativity. A simple compliment can boost her confidence and reaffirm her belief in herself. Next, let's dive into recognizing her nurturing nature. Show her that you see how she makes everyone around her feel loved. Appreciate how she provides comfort and safety to those around her. Show gratitude for the care that she showers on her loved ones. Acknowledging these things will help her see how much you value her. Moving forward, let's focus on admiring her confidence. Tell her that you find her self-assured nature attractive and inspiring. Let her know that the way she carries herself speaks volumes about her character. Now, let's talk about complimenting her sense of humor. Tell her how much you enjoy her witty remarks, how she can always make you laugh even when you least expect it. Express your love for her laughter. Show her that her joy is infectious and brightens your day. On to number 10, let's discuss appreciating her calm demeanor. Praise her ability to stay cool under pressure and maintain her composure even in stressful situations. Compliment her peaceful aura and let her know that her tranquility doesn't just calm you down, it inspires others as well. Kicking off the next half of our list, we are diving into a trait that's a true game changer: optimism. When a woman exudes positivity, it's like a breath of fresh air, refreshing your world with a burst of sunshine. Her optimism is infectious, transforming ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. It's not just about her always looking at the glass as half full, it's about how she infuses positivity into everything around her. Compliment her on this radiant trait. Let her know that her optimistic spirit not only uplifts you but also changes your perspective on life, making the mundane magical and the ordinary extraordinary. Next, we turn our attention to a woman's independence. This is not about her ability to take care of herself, though that is a significant part of it. It's about the way she confidently charts her own course. Her strength and determination can be inspiring. Like a one-woman army, she faces challenges head-on, marching to the beat of her own drum. Her self-reliance should not go unnoticed. Compliment her on it. Praise her for that strength that lies within her and for the independent spirit that sets her apart. On the next spot, we have authenticity. In a world where conforming is the norm, being genuine is a trait that stands out. It's like finding a diamond amidst stones, rare, valuable, and real. It's the honesty with which she lives her life, the transparency that she upholds in every relationship, and it's the true self that she is never afraid to show. Compliment her on her genuineness. Let her know that you appreciate her for who she truly is and that you value the honesty that she brings into your life. Next up, we explore the virtue of patience. It's about her ability to remain composed in the face of adversity, to wait for the right moment, and to handle situations with grace and dignity. The patience of a woman can be amazing, akin to the calmness of a saint. Recognize this trait in her. Compliment her on her ability to stay patient even when situations get challenging. Let her know that her calmness is something that you not only admire but also aspire to have. Moving forwards, we are looking at generosity. A woman's heart can be the most giving. She showers love, she cares without bounds, and she shares joy effortlessly. She gives not because she has to, but because she wants to. Her heart is like a universe, infinite in its ability to love and give. Acknowledge this wonderful trait in her. Compliment her on the generosity that she shows, not just to you but to everyone around her. Continuing, let's explore her passion. When a woman is passionate, it's like a spark that sets everything around her on fire. Her dedication and zeal are not only evident in what she does but also infectious, inspiring everyone around her to pursue their dreams. Her passion is like a fiery blaze, lighting up everything and everyone in her path. Compliment her on this. Let her know that you admire her enthusiasm and that her passion motivates you to be more dedicated to your own dreams. Switching gears, we're moving on to artistic skills. A woman's ability to create, to bring something beautiful into existence, is truly magical. Whether it's painting, singing, dancing, writing, or any other form of art she uses to express herself, her creations are like a window to her soul and they speak volumes about her. Compliment her on this. Show her that you appreciate not only the art that she creates but also the passion with which she does it. Next, let's move on to her culinary skills. Now, the kitchen is a place where not only food is created but also memories. Whether she is whipping up a family recipe or experimenting with something new, she puts her heart and soul into it. Each dish she cooks is like a gastronomic adventure, satisfying your palate and warming your heart. Compliment her on her cooking. Let her know that her culinary skills are something that you truly admire and appreciate. Let's now switch gears to applaud her dedication. Dedication is an incredible trait, proof of one's commitment and unwavering focus. In many ways, it shapes who we are, guiding our choices and actions. When you witness a woman who is incredibly dedicated, it's something that rightfully demands admiration. Whether she is steadfast in her work, committed to a cause, or devoted to a hobby, or unwavering in her efforts towards self-improvement, this dedication truly defines her. Recognizing and complimenting her dedication is crucial. Let her know that you see her efforts and admire the steel-like resolve that's powering her through. Let her know that her dedication is not only inspiring to you but also teaches you the true meaning of commitment. After showering her with compliments, are you ready to stoke the fires further? Discover the art of seductive tension or find out if she's secretly thinking you are her fantasy. What will be your next move? And hey, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. Most men miss how women signal they want you to ask them out, and how to respond. In this video, we're diving deep into the subtle and not so subtle ways women signal that they're hoping you'll ask them out. From sharing their favorite date spots to hinting at their single status, we decode all the clues that she's ready for you to make a move. By the end of this video, you'll be a master at reading between the lines and turning those hints into unforgettable first dates. So sit back, take notes, and get ready to unlock the secrets of the female mind. Trust me, fellas, once you know what to look for, you'll never miss an opportunity to sweep her off her feet again. 1. She shares her interests and hobbies with you. Alright, gents, let's talk about one of the most common ways a woman signals she's interested in you asking her out. She starts sharing her passions and hobbies with you. Now, this isn't just idle chit-chat. When a lady opens up about the things that truly light her fire, she's giving you a VIP pass into her world. Think about it. She's not just telling you what she likes, she's showing you a piece of her soul. Whether it's her love for obscure indie bands or her obsession with rock climbing, she's trusting you with the stuff that makes her tick. It's like she's handing you a roadmap to her heart and saying, hey, I think we might have something special here. So how do you respond when she starts gushing about her favorite hobbies? Easy. You show genuine interest and enthusiasm. Ask her questions. Get curious about what makes these things so special to her. Show her that you're not just nodding along to be polite, but that you're truly fascinated by the things that fascinate her. And here's the kicker, once you've established that shared passion, use it as a springboard to ask her out. Say something like, hey, I'd love to learn more about your favorite hiking trails. Maybe we could go for a trek together sometime. You've taken that common interest and turned it into an opportunity for a date. She'll be thrilled that you're not just listening but actively looking for ways to incorporate her passions into your time together. 2. She tells you about her favorite restaurants. Listen up, fellas. When a woman starts dishing about her favorite dining spots, she's not just making small talk, she's giving you a golden opportunity to sweep her off her feet and take her on the culinary adventure of her dreams. Think about it. When a lady shares her go-to restaurants with you, she's letting you in on her inner circle of pleasure. She's telling you about the places that make her taste buds sing and her heart skip a beat. It's like she's handing you the keys to her gastronomic kingdom and saying, hey, I think you might be worthy of sharing a meal with me. So how do you respond when she starts waxing poetic about that hole-in-the-wall sushi joint or the cozy Italian bistro that makes the best carbonara in town? Simple. You seize the moment and ask her out on a date. Say something like, wow, that place sounds amazing. I'd love to check it out with you sometime. How about we make a reservation for next Friday? By taking her restaurant recommendations and turning them into a concrete plan, you're showing her that you're not just a good listener, you're a man of action. You're demonstrating that you value her opinions and want to create special moments together based on the things she loves. And here's the best part, by letting her pick the place, you're giving her a sense of control and investment in the date. She'll feel like she's not just being asked out but actively collaborating in creating a memorable experience. It's a surefire way to make her feel special and appreciated from the very start. 3. She asks for your opinion on date ideas. Okay, gents, listen up. When a woman starts picking your brain about date ideas, it's not just idle curiosity, it's a flashing neon sign that she's interested in going out with you and wants to gauge your romantic sensibilities. Think about it. When a lady asks for your opinion on the perfect date, she's essentially saying, hey, I'm imagining what it would be like to spend quality time with you. What kind of experiences do you think would bring us closer together? It's like she's handing you a blank canvas and asking you to paint a picture of your potential future together. So how do you respond when she starts fishing for date ideas? Simple. You use it as an opportunity to showcase your creativity and thoughtfulness. Don't just rattle off a generic list of dinner and a movie cliches. Put some real effort into crafting a date that's tailored to her unique interests and personality. Say something like, well, knowing how much you love live music, I think an intimate concert at a cozy venue could be really special. We could grab drinks beforehand and then lose ourselves in the moment, just you and me. Or maybe, given your adventurous spirit, I could see us going on a scenic hike and packing a picnic lunch to enjoy at the summit. We could soak in the views and just talk for hours. By painting a vivid picture of a date that's perfectly suited to her, you're showing her that you've been paying attention to the things that matter to her. You're demonstrating that you're not just interested in going through the motions but in creating meaningful experiences that will bring you closer together. And here's the kicker, once you've laid out your dream date scenario, use it as a springboard to actually ask her out. Say something like, you know what? I think we should make that concert idea a reality. What do you say? Want to join me for a night of live music and great company? She'll be thrilled that you're not just a creative thinker but a man of action who's ready to turn those date dreams into reality. 4. She talks about being single or ready to date. When a lady starts dropping hints about her single status or her readiness to date, it's like she's waving a giant flag that says, hey, I'm available and looking for love. Now, this isn't just idle chatter or a casual update on her relationship status. When a woman deliberately brings up her singlehood in conversation with you, she's sending a clear message that she wants you to know she's on the market. It's like she's saying, just so you're aware, I'm not attached to anyone at the moment. Do with that information what you will. So how do you respond when she starts hinting at her romantic availability? Easy. You seize the moment and express your own interest in exploring a connection. Say something like, "I've really enjoyed getting to know you these past few weeks. Since you mentioned you're single and ready to date, I'd love to take you out sometime and see where this could go." By acknowledging her hints and making your intentions clear, you're showing her that you're not oblivious to her signals. You're demonstrating that you're a man who pays attention and isn't afraid to go after what he wants. And by framing the date as an opportunity to explore your potential together, you're creating a sense of excitement and possibility that's sure to pique her interest. Just remember, gents, when a woman starts talking about her single status, it's not an invitation to pounce or pressure her. It's simply an opening for you to express your own interest in a respectful and straightforward way. Show her that you appreciate her vulnerability and are excited about the prospect of seeing where your connection could lead. 5. She asks about your ideal type of girl. Listen up, fellas, because we're about to dive into one of the most telling signs that a woman is interested in being more than just your friend. When a lady starts probing you about your ideal type of girl, she's not just making idle conversation, she's gathering intel on what makes your heart skip a beat and seeing how she measures up to your dream woman. Think about it. When a woman asks you to describe your perfect partner, she's essentially saying, "Tell me what qualities you find most attractive in a potential girlfriend. I want to know if I fit the bill." It's like she's handing you a compatibility questionnaire and eagerly awaiting your response to see if she makes the cut. So how do you respond when she starts fishing for your romantic preferences? Simple. You use it as an opportunity to highlight the qualities you admire in her without being too obvious. Say something like, "You know, I've always been drawn to women who are passionate about their interests and have a great sense of humor. Kind of like how you light up when you talk about your volunteer work and always know how to make me laugh." By subtly drawing parallels between your ideal woman and the lady in front of you, you're sending a clear message that she embodies the qualities you find most attractive. You're showing her that she's not just another pretty face but someone who truly captivates you on a deeper level. And here's the best part. Once you've painted a picture of your dream girl that suspiciously resembles the woman you're talking to, use it as a segue to ask her out. Say something like, "It's funny, the more we talk, the more I realize how much you have in common with my ideal partner. I'd love to explore that connection further. Would you be interested in grabbing dinner with me sometime?" She'll be thrilled to know that she fits your vision of the perfect woman and will likely jump at the chance to see if your compatibility extends beyond just conversation. Just remember, gents, when a woman starts asking about your type, it's not just curiosity, it's a sign that she's picturing herself in the role of your dream girl and wants to know if you see her that way too. 6. She hints at wanting to spend more time with you. Okay, gentlemen, it's time to talk about one of the most promising signs that a woman is interested in taking your friendship to the next level. When a lady starts dropping hints about wanting to spend more time with you, it's like she's waving a giant neon sign that says, "I enjoy your company and want to explore a deeper connection." Now, these hints can come in many forms. Maybe she casually mentions how much fun she had the last time you hung out and how she'd love to do it again soon. Or perhaps she starts suggesting new activities or experiences that she thinks you'd both enjoy together. Whatever the specifics, the underlying message is clear: she's craving more quality time with you. So how do you respond when she starts hinting at wanting to see you more often? Simple. You take the bait and make a concrete plan to spend time together. Say something like, "I've been having a blast hanging out with you too. Why don't we check out that new exhibit at the art museum this weekend? I think it would be right up your alley." By taking her hints and turning them into a specific invitation, you're showing her that you're not just picking up on her signals but actively looking for ways to deepen your connection. You're demonstrating that you value her company and want to create more opportunities for meaningful interaction. And here's the kicker: once you've made a plan to spend time together, use it as a chance to gauge her interest in something more romantic. During your outing, pay attention to her body language and the vibe between you. If the sparks are flying and the chemistry is undeniable, take a chance and express your interest in exploring a more intimate connection. Say something like, "I have to say, every time we hang out, I find myself more and more drawn to you. Would you be open to seeing where this could go beyond just friendship?" By framing it as a natural progression of your growing connection, you're making it clear that you see her as more than just a buddy without putting too much pressure on the situation. Remember, gents, when a woman starts hinting at wanting to spend more time with you, it's a clear sign that she's open to the idea of something more. It's up to you to take those hints and run with them, creating opportunities for your connection to blossom into something truly special. So now that you know when to make a move and ask her out, what's next for you? Discover how girls behave when they consider you a backup option, or learn the secrets to making women notice you. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or anything else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel. Let's continue. 12 unmistakable signs she's stringing you along, dating red flags you need to know. Hey there, Pamela Raquel here. Ever had that nagging feeling that a woman's interest in you isn't genuine? It's a tough spot to be in. Today, we are delving into the unmistakable signs she's just stringing you along. By the end of this, you will be equipped to spot those red flags and navigate them with confidence. Let's uncover the truth together and ensure you are not being led astray. Dive in with me. She's always busy. Now, we all know that life happens, right? There are moments when work, family, or personal matters may fill up a person's schedule. But if she's consistently too busy to make time for you, my friend, then something might be off. Ask yourself, does she consistently postpone or cancel plans? Does she take forever to respond to your texts or calls and use her business as her go-to excuse? While it's absolutely fine for people to have their own lives and responsibilities, a consistent lack of time may be a signal that she's not as committed to you and the relationship as you are to her. Her communication is inconsistent. Some days it's text after text, other days it's radio silence. Inconsistent communication can be a major sign of stringing along. Remember, a person who genuinely cares will make an effort to communicate regularly. If she's blowing hot and cold with her communication, it might be she's not entirely invested. It's important to communicate about these inconsistencies, but if they persist, then it might be a case of you being strung along. She's vague about her feelings. In a budding relationship, it's normal to take time to express feelings openly. However, if it's been a while and she's still dodging the feelings conversation, it might be because she's stringing you along. Is she always deflecting when you try to discuss where your relationship stands? If it feels like you're doing mental gymnastics trying to understand her feelings towards you, then she might not be as committed to you as you'd like. She's still active on dating apps. Now, this one is a bit tricky because everyone has different views on when to go off the grid. But if you've been seeing each other for a while and she's still swiping left and right, it might be a sign she's not ready to commit. You might want to have a conversation about what being exclusive means to both of you. If she's hesitant or avoids the topic, then, my friend, she might be stringing you along. She only wants to hang out on her terms. Now, relationships are a two-way street, right? But if she only wants to hang out when it suits her and never takes your preferences into account, you might be getting played. It's about mutual respect and understanding. And if she can't make time for the things that you enjoy or at times convenient for you, then she might be stringing you along. She avoids introducing you to her friends or family. While not everyone is quick to make introductions, if it's been some time and she's still reluctant to bring you into her circle, it could be a sign she's not seeing a future with you. Relationships are about blending lives, and if she's keeping you at arm's length, she might be stringing you along. She doesn't make plans for the future. If she's always avoiding committing to future plans, from next month's concert to the holiday season, it could be a clear sign that she's stringing you along. A person invested in a relationship will be excited about planning for a shared future. She doesn't show genuine interest in your life. Have you ever found that during your conversations with her, it feels a bit one-sided? Maybe you're always the one asking the questions, and her inquiries about your life seem almost non-existent. Perhaps when you're telling her about your day or sharing an exciting piece of news, she seems disinterested or quickly changes the subject back to herself. This could be a sign that she doesn't really care about the details of your life, or worse, she might not see your life as part of hers in the long term. She never initiates contact. Imagine a ping pong game where only one player is serving the ball. Not so fun, huh? If you're always the one initiating contact, sending the first text in the morning, making the first call of the day, always being the one to suggest plans, it might feel like you're in a monologue, not a dialogue. It's important to understand that relationships are all about reciprocation. If she rarely or never initiates contact, it might be because she's simply not as invested in the relationship as you are. Being in a relationship means being excited to hear from each other, to share bits of your day, and to just revel in the mundane yet beautiful moments together. And if you're the only one initiating these moments, it might be time to ask why. Remember, guys, it's not just about the quantity of communication but the quality as well. A relationship where one person is doing all the reaching out can feel unbalanced and unfulfilling. She should be just as excited to get in touch with you as you are with her, and if that's not the case, you might be getting strung along. She is flirty with other people in your presence. Imagine you're out at a party or a social event, and she spends more time flirting with other guys than interacting with you. Feels bad, right? While some people are naturally more outgoing and charismatic, there is a boundary that should not be crossed, especially when you're in a relationship. If she's making you feel uncomfortable or even disrespected by openly flirting with others while you're right there, it's definitely not a good sign. A healthy relationship should make you feel secure, not wonder if you're just an option among many. And if she is perpetually pushing the envelope with flirtatious behavior, keeping her options wide open in your presence, then, my friend, it might be time to rethink things. Remember, respect is a two-way street, and you should never be made to feel like you're in competition with every other guy in the room. If she can't provide that basic level of respect, she might be stringing you along. She often talks about her ex. Now, we've all got history, and past relationships are a part of that. But if she seems to bring up her ex more frequently than seems normal, then it's time for those alarm bells to ring. If every conversation somehow veers back to her ex, not good. Is she constantly comparing you to them or reminiscing about the good old days they had together? If yes, then she might not be entirely over them, and you could be a placeholder. It's absolutely normal and even healthy to discuss past relationships to a certain extent. After all, our experiences shape us. However, if it's excessive, it might indicate that she's not fully emotionally available for a new relationship. She might be with you physically, but if her mind is often wandering back to her ex, she might be stringing you along while she's emotionally hung up on someone else. A relationship should be about two people moving forwards together, not one person stuck in the past. She's unreliable. Now, we all have moments when things don't go as planned, and we need to cancel or postpone, right? That happens. But if she's often canceling plans at the last minute, showing up late without good reason, or frequently forgetting about commitments she made, then it might be a red flag. Reliability and respect go hand in a relationship. If she's consistently unreliable, it's not just about a lack of planning or time management skills, it could also reflect how she values and respects your time and feelings. Being stood up, kept waiting, or having plans cancelled without a legitimate reason can be pretty hurtful and disappointing. It shows a lack of consideration and respect. If she's often unreliable, it might be a sign that she's not as committed to you and the relationship as she should be, and she's just stringing you along. You've uncovered the signs she might be stringing you along. But wait, are you also noticing the red flags of disinterest or maybe the telltale marks of manipulation? Dive in to find out more. Don't forget to share your thoughts, hit that like button, and subscribe.